So I never really wanted to make this video because there are already a few videos out there that cover the same thing, but after watching these videos myself, I noticed that some pieces of advice I've heard contradict each other, and some advice I don't even agree with myself, but they all still work according to the experiences of others. So I believe that how you improve best is entirely up for you to figure out. Just continue playing and pushing your comfort zone, and you'll pick up on what helps you and what doesn't help you. However, if you're interested in my view on getting faster in Osu, stick around and I'll share some advice that might help you. Stop avoiding what you can't play. I notice a lot of players just quit out of maps that they can't get above a C rank on, or maybe they can't even pass it at all. Consider turning on no fail and push yourself for the best accuracy and score you can get, even if it won't be the prettiest score. Obviously, don't go overboard with this by playing maps that are way too hard to learn anything from, but don't skip out on maps that you can C rank at best. If you say that you're too slow to play a map outside of your comfort zone, you'll stay there until you move out of that comfort zone. A lot of the best speed players today will have local rankings across many maps that look like this. Practice the right maps. Very frequently will you wake up one day and be noticeably slower than you were the day before. Sometimes you just have less energy or your figures don't work that day. In that case, you'll have to play easier maps that are outside your comfort zone within that moment. Even if it's way easier than what you usually play, as long as your tapping hand is required to push through some level of resistance, it will condition itself for faster tapping. Besides the difficulty of the map, I also suggest that you keep track of speed maps that you just enjoy playing a lot. For the sake of mentality, you want to be practicing maps with music that you enjoy and patterns that you find really fun, so that it makes grinding a lot more bearable. Usually speed players become speed players because they really like playing the skill set, so they end up having an easier time training it, since they spend way more time playing it than any other skill set. Take care of yourself. To absolutely nobody's surprise, you will function better with a healthier body. Getting a full 8 hours of sleep and staying hydrated will condition you for success. Keep your posture in check and play using whatever form is most comfortable to you, as this will make it way easier to avoid any form of hand injuries. Along your journey of training speed, any pain you experience will help you figure out the condition your hand is in. If you feel a burn, then your hand is under the perfect amount of strain to increase in dexterity for stamina. Any soreness or exhaustion means that your hand is developing nicely, but may require a quick break to start showing any results. Lastly, cramps and any sharp pains could mean you either need to take an extended break or something needs to be changed up in your posture or technique if a break doesn't help. Technique. In all of my experience playing speed, it's always been a game of conserving energy. Every stream, burst, or even triple should be hit with the least amount of tapping effort possible for sustainable speed and stamina. Through experience, you will most likely eventually learn how to use the optimal amount of effort when you play. Right now, you should have a tapping speed that you can infinitely tap. Even if it's really slow, you should have that technique where you're using the least amount of hand movement required to just move your index and middle finger. This technique you will be carrying to higher BPMs once you build up to it with my previous training tips. And that's it. Speed can be super hard to build up, and it can be very easy to lose too. So make sure to keep training it as often as you can if you truly care about improving it. Osu's more of a mental game than a lot of people realize, so as hard as it may get practicing speed, no matter how many walls you hit, keep your head up and keep going. I didn't want to make this video too long because I find it that players easily overcomplicate the game in terms of improvement, so make sure to not overcomplicate the process. Improvement is almost guaranteed if you just keep playing. But that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.